A wealthy son dragged his elderly father out of their mansion and threw his suitcase down the stairs. The son screamed, "You're too old and you're forgetting everything. You're an embarrassment to my business partners. I don't want you living here anymore." The father begged, "Please, son, I built this house. Where will I go?" But the son slammed the heavy door shut, leaving his father shivering on the cold sidewalk. Devastated, the father sat on his suitcase and began to weep. Suddenly, a homeless man pushing a shopping cart stopped and asked, "Sir, are you all right? It's freezing out here. Why are you crying?" The father looked up with tears in his eyes and said, "My own son just kicked me out. I gave him everything. I made him the CEO of my company. And now that I'm old, he threw me away like trash." The homeless man kindly said, "That is terrible. No father deserves that. Here, take my jacket." The father thanked him and asked, "Could you help me get to my adopted daughter's house? She lives a few miles away, but I cannot walk that far." The homeless man smiled and said, "Of course. I will help you." They walked for an hour until they reached a small, humble house. The father knocked, and his adopted daughter opened the door. She gasped, "Dad, what are you doing here?" After the father explained what his son did, the daughter hugged him tightly. "You will live with me forever," she said. Then, she looked at the homeless man standing behind him. Her eyes went wide with shock. She stared at the scar on the homeless man's hand. She asked with a trembling voice, "Wait, I know that scar. 7 years ago, did you pull a girl out of a burning car on the highway?" The homeless man looked down shyly and nodded. "Yes, I did. I remember she was unconscious and the car was about to explode." The daughter burst into tears. "That was me. You are the hero who saved my life. I looked for you everywhere, but you vanished." The father was stunned, but he asked, "Why are you on the streets if you are a hero?" The homeless man looked down and said tearfully, "When I pulled you from the fire, the explosion damaged my back. I was a construction worker, but I couldn't lift heavy objects anymore. I lost my job, then my home, and I've been on the streets ever since." The daughter grabbed the homeless man's hands and said, "You lost your life to save mine. And today, you saved my father when my brother abandoned him. You will never sleep on the street again. We don't have a mansion, but this house is now your home too."